Wake up. Wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, a labyrinth of despair and madness. But we're also gonna learn, with a few laughs along the way. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always be in the audience. It's just as deadly. Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. Okay now, first question. Oddly enough, not everyone collects human skulls. Weirdos. What does a numismatist collect? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger-cutting game. This one's a little ooky. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Make with the cutting already. Good job. Something to hang on my fridge. Ooh, look! Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. I've got more questions for you. What's the second book in Stieg Larsson's trilogy? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's the best Halloween outfit for a newborn baby? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Pick the answer that makes you go, winner. The votes are in. Don't worry, this work is just ahead of its time. And now you're dead. See? Real consequences down here. But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. Let's take a peek at those scores. Who's feeling the pressure? How about this? What is used for an O on those coexist bumper stickers? And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you. Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I do this all the time for my job. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Do it, now! The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you came up with. I probably should have mentioned you have to enter actual words. A tie? That's not good for anybody. here's another one. Here's something your grandchildren will be learning about in history class. What is Macklemore's birth name? Who picked this one? Let's go someplace fun. We're going to play chalices. There's a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. These chalices are all pretty sweet. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? That really bums me out. Let's try another one. What are the people from Kazakhstan called? Who said this one? Let's play a game. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. And done. We have a little time to fill, so I'm going to take this opportunity and ask if anybody knows of a good natural deodorant brand. The aluminum in the big brands worry me, so I think I'm going to make the switch. Anyway, hit me up on email if you have any recommendations. Thanks. Yeah, but where were we? Oh yeah, from left to right. What was the order of the colors? Last place will feel the pain. And voila! Look familiar? How much of it did you remember? Wow, you all have such good memories. I won't forget this. Next question. What actress has the same name as William Shakespeare's wife? And the correct answer is this. Prepare for your punishment. Uh-oh, this is a mess. This piece of art has blood all over it. This keeps happening to all my art. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. I saw a show on Discovery Channel the other day that said that most short-term memory starts to fade after just a few seconds. A few seconds! Yep. The longer you try to hold on to something you quickly memorize, the more your brain starts to misremember. Yep. The brain. She is a funny thing. Oh, wait. You have a game to finish. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Yeah. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. You did bad. Now bad will be done to you. Alright, next question. What's the name of the dreamy Prime Minister Canada elected in 2015? Who picked this? Come with me. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 13. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Wow, okay. Not pulling any punches, huh? Roll higher than me or you die. Ooh, bad roll. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Books authored by Donald Trump. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Here's another one. Girl Scout cookies. Can you stay out of the shadows? Pasta types. Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria. Forever? Masters Tournament winners. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get you. Chemical elements. Family Feud hosts. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out! Let the darkness consume you. Instruction in the Cha-Cha slide. Your friend! Better get away fast. Left-handed NBA players. Another life swap. Bone Thugs and Harmony members.
terrible tragedy.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, but you don't have to remember that. Only one of you can win the game, but all of you have my respect. Most of you have my respect. Round 1. I'm up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Great, let's see what we got here. First one, how you know your RV is haunted. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next on the list, a rejected song from the musical Oklahoma. Get to voting. Next one, a good name for a mint for your butt. Vote away. Moving on, you know your baby boy is growing up too fast when he starts to blank. It's voting time. Moving on, the last thing you want to find in your cat's hairball. Vote on your devices. Up next, the worst job to have at the White House. Vote now. Round 1 is behind us. Let's see how you scored. It's time for round 2, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Cards on the table. Up first, a word that shouldn't come before jerky. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Okay, next one. How your spouse knows you're having an affair with a clown. Put in your votes. And next is, what's the real reason the Phantom of the Opera is so moody? And vote. And next, what sperm are thinking as they race towards the egg? Okay, vote. Your next prompt is the #1 cause of death for Care Bears. Ready, set, vote. Next, what makes hobos so sexy? Time to vote. Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. make up a phrase that goes with this acronym. We're ready to look. In this round, you've got 3 medals to give to your 3 favorite quips: gold, silver, and bronze. Choose wisely. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze first. Show me the silver. And gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores. No. Hey, I'm Schmitty, and I completely forgot what I'm doing here. Oh, Quiplash, right, Quiplash. Hey, good-looking room. The people in it could use a little work, but the room is gorgeous. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's see how you did. Prompt number 1 is, what a good Christian yells right after he's been shot in the foot. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, the one job robots will never take from humans. Vote away. Next in the hopper, a good reason to give a restaurant a 0-star review. Vote on your devices. Next prompt. A great name for a meteorologist. Put in your votes. Coming up next, you know you got scammed when the puppy you bought at the pet store turns out to be blank. Okay, vote. Next on deck, the title of a musical you're glad doesn't exist. And vote. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. All right, let's have a look. First up, the strangest party favors at a bachelorette party would be penis-shaped blank. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Moving on, what is Scrooge McDuck going to give Dewey in his will? It's voting time. Next, first draft movie line. Go ahead, make my blank. Get to voting. Okay, next one. Elvis's last words, probably. Vote now. Next one, the most inappropriate place to have a mechanical bull. Ready, set, vote! Coming up next, there's a secret monument in the Washington Mall called the Blank Monument. Vote now. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Complete this comic. All right, here's the board. Present your medals now. All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze, silver, and now the gold. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. It's over. Let's see the final scores.
You look tired, Leslie.
Yeah, it's been nuts lately. I haven't been this busy since we faked the moon landing.
Wait, we faked the moon landing?
No, we faked a fake moon landing. You know, just to mess with people.
But the first one, yeah.
I hear you.
Ha!
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Attention field agents. The following nicknames have already been taken. Falcon, Viper, Little Pumpkin, Meemaw, Sleepy Pete, Goober, Terry Gross, Cargo Shorts, Chumbawamba, Spider, Spider with a Y, Clumpy, Demogorgon the Dark Overlord, and Jonathan. Thank you for listening.
Reminder to all agents, the company picnic is this Friday. The time and location details are encrypted into algorithms piggybacking on spam emails from a server promoting hair loss therapy.
2.
We still need sporks.
Thanks to our extensive network of surveillance cameras, we can see everything going on in the world. Did you know that Brad Pitt eats a full loaf of bread every morning? The government uses this information for whatever, but we use it to play espionage. Now let's administer some fun. First up, I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have urinated in bottles to avoid stopping during road trips? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. We have an answer. 59%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
I hear you.
Most people said lower. And Surveil says 29%. Bit of advice, do not try this with a lemonade bottle. I learned that lesson the hard way. So, who picked lower? Well done. You get points. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Next up. For lunch, should I go to a diner or a coffee house? Given a choice between the classic Friends-centered sitcoms Seinfeld and Friends, what percentage of people prefer Friends? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
I hear you.
Just one person says lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 50%! Split right down the middle, like Ross's pants or George's pants. Let's see who got it right. Nice job, I've got some points for you. Who's next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people own fridges specifically for holding beer? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 14%. You gotta be within 30% of the right answer to get points. Sorry, not sorry. Who got it right? Ooh, points for you. Okay, who's up next? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have visited cemeteries where nobody they knew was buried? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I hear you.
People are saying higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 73%!
I don't like cemeteries. All the people are beneath me.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Who's next? Ooh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people wink primarily with their left eyes? %65%. All right, what do you think?
I hear you.
People are thinking it's lower. Okay, right answer is 38%. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up.
I hear you.
I don't know. How about... What percentage of women own pairs of shoes they love but don't wear because they are uncomfortable? %67%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Hurry up. Most of you are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 82%. Yeah, okay. That'll get you some points. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. It's time for the final round. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. Which superhero's insignia would most people wear on a t-shirt? And here are the most popular answers. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Good luck! Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Every game has to have a winner, and our winner is...
I hear you.
Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
Hey, Warren, can you do me a huge favor?
I'm not calling the State Department for you.
Come on. I don't have an ex-girlfriend who works there.
Why?
I need an autographed headshot of Colin Powell circa 2002. It's for my niece.
I already got her a Madeleine Albright. What is she, a collector?
She's 15. It's a phase. It's her birthday.
Fine, but you owe me 3 Pentagon favors, understood?
I don't know anyone at the Pentagon.
Make it happen.
I heard we have a new French agent starting today.
Oh hey, I think that may be him.
Hi there. Are you the new French agent?
Oui, moi, je viens juste d'arriver. Je veux juste chercher les ressources humaines, mais avant, il faut que je trouve un bon café et quelques croissants. Tu pourrais m'indiquer où c'est? Quand est-ce qu'on part pour le déjeuner? J'ai que 2 heures, alors il faut que j'en profite. Et la pizza, c'est bien, mais ils sont où les couteaux et les fourchettes? Oh, dis donc, qu'est-ce qu'il fait froid dans ce bureau? Comment ils font pour garder? C'est un frigo?
Yeah, I did not catch any of that. Did he say he was French?
Oh, you're back. Darn, looks like I owe Paul $50. Well, let's start another game of Guespionage. Who's up first? No, not that kind of drinking. What percentage of people straight up drink a glass of milk every day? Got it. 65%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
Believe it. I hear you.
Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 11%. You guys are killing the cookie industry. Who got it right? Smart, yes. Here's your points. Who's next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of YouTube visitors will let a full 30-second commercial play before their video starts but not watch the commercial? Time, 15%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Foolish humans. Believe it.
Just one person says lower. And Surveil says 75%. Most of them watch TV until the ad is over with. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have shaken the hands of celebrities? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Believe it.
One lonely vote for lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 73%. I met the dog from Frasier once. Totally ignored me. Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next?
I hear you.
What I'll be needing if the boss ever catches me doing this. What percentage of people have business cards? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Believe it.
Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 41%. Not too good, not too bad, just okay. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Next up.
Believe it.
For your pleasure. What percentage of people right now have condoms in their homes? 56%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Running out of time. Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 52%. I've got big points for that guess. Is this thing broken? No, you were all just wrong. Who's next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have gone bowling alone? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I hear you. Please leave it.
People are saying lower. Okay, right answer is 17%. 17%? Suddenly I feel a whole lot better about myself. Who got it right? Smart guess. Here's your points. Uh-oh, final round time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. What tropical destination do most people fantasize about visiting? Here are the most popular answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Ready, go! Let's see what answers you chose. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's...
I hear you. Please leave it.
Congratulations, you're the most surveillance surveillant that ever surveyed.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I promise to take what I learn in this room to my grave. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you never got detention in high school. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you own a hockey jersey. Vote for the faker now. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. And the task, raise your hand if you have no piercings. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device. It's going to be... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who would struggle the most if they had to be a vegan. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Sharing your theories on who you think the faker is the best way to catch them. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person you've never heard fart. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. The task was, point at the person furthest away from you. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you'd have if you saw the Grand Canyon for the first time. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task, make your dance floor face. Vote for the faker now. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. And the task was, make the face you'd have at a nudist resort. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the prime suspect was... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Without a moment to spare. Wow. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. Words printed on a t-shirt you own. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And everyone voted for. You all got together and chose the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. What do you think should really be the legal drinking age? Vote for who you suspect is the faker. That faker is still on the loose. One last chance to catch the faker. Here are your third and final set of text answers. Something you would love to roll around in. Vote for the faker now. Everyone suspects that is indeed the faker. And not a moment too soon. Ready to play Faking It again? Let's get going. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of task. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as times you've been fired from a job. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as times you've watched all of The Lord of the Rings. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. And the task, hold up an even number of fingers. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everybody voted for... You all caught the faker. Just in the nick of time. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you'd have if you suddenly heard some smooth jazz. Vote for the faker now. Everyone voted for... You all ganged up on the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you'd have at your high school reunion. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. All the votes went to... Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. And the task was, make the face you make when caught in a lie. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. The votes singled out. Yep, you found the faker. Better late than never. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, point at someone who is probably a dog lover. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who probably has the most speeding tickets. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. This was the task. Point at the person you suspect is closest to you in age. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't even bother to try to pick the same person on the final task, huh? You pretty much just let the faker have it. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. The last book you read. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everybody voted for. You found the faker.